What's up, guys? Welcome to Life Knowledge. My name is Justin Alphabet. Go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe down below. Today we're going to be talking about you have to lose. Okay, guys, so you might be wondering why you have to lose to win. And I want you to think about like famous athletes and think about life as a game for a second. When you first start playing Monopoly, when you first start, playing chess, when you first start playing basketball, when you first start playing soccer, football, rugby, whatever it might be, whatever sport, whatever game, whatever thing you're playing, you're not good at it. No one is amazing at something the first time they do it. It takes a couple of times. If everybody's on the same level, you may have, ideas and thoughts and drive and work ethic and talent, initial talent that has been given to you through, seeing other people do it or, those kinds of things. But essentially, like, no one is amazing at something the first time they do it. And a perfect example of that is Michael Jordan. He was cut from his, high school basketball team, which means that he sucked. He was bad at first. And he confirmed that, which means that loss kind of, became personal to him. He took personal responsibility and decided, I don't like the feeling of losing. I don't like the feeling of that loss, so I'm going to work even harder to put myself on the level where I will outwork everybody and become the best no matter what, because that's his dream, right? That's how you become and you get over that, sort of negative energy. And that's why you have to lose to win. At some point in every very successful person's life, at some point in every business owner's life, they have lost. I think Donald Trump went bankrupt like 7 times before he became a billionaire. I think that Elon Musk had some serious failures before he had some wins. People didn't believe in him and etc. Like, there are a lot of people who started out as business owners and had negative setbacks. Oh, Steve Jobs is a perfect example of that too, where he got kicked out of his own company, kicked off the board of directors, and like had to walk away until they had to ask him to come back because the company was starting to fail because they needed him so bad. So like, there are all kinds of situations where, there are negative setbacks in life, but you need those. You need the negativity, you need the loss, you need the pain, you need the hurt, you need the setbacks, you need the obstacles, because without those, life won't seem as good, for one. Without pain, there is no pleasure, right? Without any day, there is no night, or vice versa. Without any night, there is no day. Without any good times, there are no bad times. If you think about it, good times can't exist if there are no bad times, right? Think about that for a second. That's kind of crazy. Like, if you don't have bad days, you can't have really good days. The good days won't seem as good because you don't know the opposite. You don't know the contrast. Without any, light outside, the darkness, seems really dark. And so it's good to have both good times and bad times. And a lot of people in today's modern culture, they crap on or like talk badly about, bad days or negativity or things like that, but they don't truly understand the benefit of negative experiences or negative situations or negative setbacks. Negative experiences are important for our lives. So something I want to explain to you guys is that like heartbreaks, right? Think about heartbreaks and think about, like, there's kind of this trend on social media where they're talking about how heartbreak, with men specifically, takes you from like a weak kind of person to a strong masculine man. And we can see right there that a negative situation turns a man into a beast, essentially. But I want you guys to think about the fact that, like, it's also your responsibility if you win or lose after the failure. Michael Jordan had the choice to not try even harder. He could have just, gave up after he was cut from his high school basketball team, or he had the choice to become the greatest of all time, right? He had that choice, right? And so it's also the same with your life. This is real life, guys. Like, you have the choice. If someone tells you that you can't do something, you have the choice to tell them no, and you have the choice to accept also, right? Accepting what other people think, giving up on your dreams is a reality. You have that choice. It is available to you. However, it's not viable. It's not a great option, At least try, at least never, tell those people, go F yourself, get out of here. Like, other people's opinions of you do not determine your reality, right? This is pretend for a second that you're a movie star and this is your movie. If Michael Jordan gave up after being cut from his high school basketball team, it wouldn't make a very good movie. He'd probably, go get a job at a bank, work there for 40 years, and then, whatever, right? He could have become a plumber. He could have become a police officer. He could have become a nurse. You never know. But the point being is that he didn't do that. He didn't give up. And that's what sets the movie star apart from the other people. That's what sets a celebrity apart from the other people, is that they didn't give up when it was hard. They didn't give up on their dream when times were tough. They didn't give in to that voice in the back of their head that told them to quit. They didn't listen to other people who told them to quit. In fact, by having other people tell them to quit, they worked even harder. And having a heartbreak, having a loss, having a setback, having negativity in your life is an energy that you can use to level up. And you can use it to grow. When Michael Jordan was told that he couldn't make the team, he took it personally. And he talked about this in his Netflix show, or his recent TV show, where he talked about how he would always take things personally. Like, he would create a vendetta or like a personal beef with people who were his opponents. He would like create this mental thing, like, I will outwork you. I will do whatever it takes to beat you. I will do whatever it takes to overcome the odds that you've set in front of me. And he would take it personally, even if it really wasn't that personal. Like, some of these people he would create a vendetta around, so that he would have a vendetta against them, to work so hard to outshine them that he would outshine them. He would he would kind of have this like petty argument or a beef or a vendetta, or like a I guess like a hatred, sort of, is what it's kind of like something where you kind of like have this thing where you take it personally, right? I don't know another word for it exactly, but he said he took it personally, and that's what it's called. There's lots of memes made about it and stuff, but you can do the same thing. If somebody betrays you, if somebody cheats on you, if somebody hurts you, if you lose, if you have something negative happen in your life, you have to take it personally. You have to, be like, I'm going to take that loss, and I'm going to, use that as fuel and hatred and anger to level up to the next level. And we can see that with people with heartbreak. Like I was saying, like when a guy has a heartbreak, he can choose to go to the gym and use that anger and hurt and hatred to level up, or he can, cry it out and sit on the sidelines and, be benched forever. There's two options here. So you have to lose, you have to have your heart broken, you have to have negative experiences, especially as a man, to grow, so that you can lose and grow from that. You have to fail and grow from that. And Will Smith talks about that. He calls it failing forward. And many other people might have said that as well, but I heard Will Smith talk about it, where you fail forward. Take that loss and build it as a stepping stone to lift yourself up and grow. Use that negative emotion and pain in the gym to push that iron bar to lift yourself out of that hurt and negativity, and things like that, because pain is temporary, guys. When you're in the gym and your muscles are sore, soreness is temporary. That soreness will go away eventually. That pain will go away eventually. All pain goes away eventually. It can't last, because nothing lasts in life. Happiness doesn't even last in life. Happiness is not promised. Everything in your life is temporary. Every emotion is temporary. If you imagine like you have vials in your brain of different emotions, like happiness, joy, love, peace, anger, hurt, hatred, pain, etc., all of those can only be, tipped for a certain amount of time before things start to get good. You just have to recognize it, right? You have to recognize when things are good and appreciate it, because it's not going to last. And you have to recognize when things are bad and appreciate it, because things are not going to last. And Mike Tyson, he said something about this where he's like, you have to appreciate the sunshine and the rain. You have to appreciate the good and the bad. If you can smile when it's raining, if you can smile when you're cold or you're hurt or you're in pain or having a bad time, you win. It's a win, not a loss. If you can smile when people betray you, cheat on you, hurt you, do things that are unkind to you, when you can smile through that and get through that onto the other side, you're a different kind of person. You're a different breed. You can go through anything and come out on the other side stronger. So that's today's video, guys. That's why you have to lose. That's why you have to fail. That's why you have to be in pain, is because it's going to grow you. And allow it to grow you. Allow yourself to level up. Take it personally. Take those losses personally. Thank you guys for watching. Have the day you deserve. Let's level up, and I'll see you in the next one.